Kale's journey back into the black void of space felt like the birth of a new star, an unrelenting pull toward something ancient, something forgotten, that awaited him in the distant stretches of the universe. The vanguard cut through the cosmic sea, surrounded by swirling nebulae and flashes of distant supernovae. The eerie glow of Gathra's ruins had long since faded from view, but the weight of what Kale had discovered on that silent, forsaken planet stayed with him, heavier than any starship's hull. His mind raced with the vision. The first humans born of the Zyros crafted to be nothing more than weapons. But there was something more, something unsaid in the messages sent by the sphere, something that gnawed at him. It had shown him the humans' origins, their role in an ancient galactic war, but it had also whispered of something else, a forgotten promise. As Kale drifted deeper into the void, he felt the presence of something watching him. The stars themselves seemed to hum in a language older than time, calling him forward. And just as the weight of his discovery began to settle upon him like a shroud, his sensors flared with a sudden warning. A signal, faint but unmistakable, reaching out from the depths of space. It was old, ancient even, a relic of a civilization lost long ago. With a spark of hope, Kale redirected the vanguard toward the signal. The destination was a distant star system, far from the known trade routes, hidden behind the swirling tendrils of an ancient galaxy. This star, faint and dying, held within it the possibility of answers, the key to humanity's forgotten history. The journey took days, then weeks, as Kale sailed through star clusters, black holes, and forgotten nebulae. Each moment felt like a step closer to unlocking the truth, but the vastness of space weighed heavily on him, and his solitude felt like a stone pressing against his chest. The universe was ancient and indifferent, its mysteries vast and endless, but Kale's resolve never faltered. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of silence, Kale arrived. The system was nothing like what he had expected. The star, a pale, flickering ember in the void, surrounded by swirling clouds of gas and dust, seemed to pulse with an unnatural energy. In the center of the debris, a massive structure hung in space, half hidden by the fog of forgotten time. It was an ancient station, long abandoned, its towering spires reaching toward the heavens, its once glorious metallic surface now weathered and cracked by centuries of neglect. Kale docked the vanguard with a quiet hum. The station, though ancient, seemed oddly alive, as if it were waiting for him. His heart raced as he stepped onto the long-abandoned docks, the metallic floor cold beneath his feet. The air inside was thick with the scent of decay, the hum of dormant systems waiting to be awakened. The station's interior was vast and hollow, filled with echoes of a time long gone. The walls were lined with strange alien technology, now covered in a thick layer of dust. As Kale walked deeper into the heart of the station, he found what he was searching for, a chamber hidden deep within the station's core. It was a circular room, illuminated by a single beam of light that streamed down from above, falling upon a pedestal at its center. On the pedestal sat an object, an artifact that resonated with an ancient power. It was a small, intricately carved cube, its surface covered with the same shifting symbols Kale had seen on Gathra. As he reached for it, the room seemed to tremble, and the cube hummed with energy, as if it had been waiting for this moment for millennia. Kale held the cube in his hands, feeling its weight, its presence. As he activated the device, a surge of memories flooded his mind. Visions of a time long before the Zyros, a time when the galaxy was united under a single peaceful empire. The humans were not just weapons, they were meant to be protectors, guardians of a galaxy that had once known harmony. But the Zyros had turned them into soldiers, to fight their endless wars. The humans' purpose had been twisted, their destiny erased, lost to the black void of forgotten history. The galaxy had crumbled into chaos, and the Zyros had abandoned their creations, leaving them to wander the stars, unaware of their true potential. In that moment, Kale understood everything. The Zyros had not only created humans to fight their wars, but they had also hidden away the true legacy of humanity's power. The artifact in his hands was the key, a symbol of what humans were meant to be, not mere weapons but something more, something far greater. The visions began to fade, but Kale's resolve only strengthened. The galaxy was vast, but the truth was clear. Humans were not just created to fight, they were born to lead, to protect, and to unite the fractured galaxy. It was time to awaken the others, to seek out the scattered remnants of humanity, and to restore the lost legacy of their people. As Kale prepared to leave the ancient station, he felt the presence of the stars once more. The universe was calling, urging him forward. The echoes of ancient battles and forgotten promises were fading, but Kale was not afraid. He was not just an explorer anymore. He was the first of many, the spark that would ignite the flame of humanity's true purpose. The vanguard rose once more, its engines humming with newfound purpose. Kale looked out at the stars, his eyes alight with determination. The universe was vast and the road ahead was long, but he knew that the story of humanity, of who they were truly meant to be, was only beginning. And with that, Kale set his course toward the stars, toward the unknown, ready to awaken the forgotten ones and restore the legacy of his people.
Hey there! If you're enjoying the story so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our exciting adventures.